hall nila, nag-speech. Sa pagkatapos po ng mga malalaking speech, ay nagkikita-kita, mag-uusap-usap kami na bilateral, multilateral, kung ano pa, mga iba't ibang meeting. Kaya yun ay napaka-importante rin. Kaya ginawa namin na nakapagplano kami at humingi kami ng panahon dito sa mga napunta rito para sa General Assembly. Napunta sila rito, ay sabi ko, pagkakataon na natin at hindi natin sila mapupunta sa kanilang bansa, dito na natin sila kakausapin. So, aside from President Biden, I think we will be able to meet with some other heads of states, and as I said, some heads of big companies. After all, our bilateral alliance with the United States is possibly as important an policy as there is in the Philippines. Our relations with the United States remain strong, and I believe we will make them stronger in the coming years. In the coming days, so besides the meetings with the political leadership, it will also be for potential investors, other business leaders. Gusto natin, dahil gusto natin para paahunin nga natin, para pasiglahin natin ang ekonomiya, na makapag-invest. At pag nag-invest, meron bang negosyo. Kapag may dagong negosyo, may trabaho. At yan ngayon ang ating hinahanap. Dahil talagang maraming nahirapan, alam na naman yun, alam ko na madalas kayong nakikipag-usap sa inyong mga kaibigan, mga kamag-anak sa nakaraang 2 taon, at alam naman ninyo na wala naman siguro kahit sino sa buong mundo ang makapagsabi na hindi naramdaman ang kahit na anong epekto ng COVID. Kaya naman ay kailangan naman natin pag-isipan kung ano ngayon ang magiging global economy. At yan ngayon ang aming pinag-aaralan. Kaya napakahalaga na naisama natin ang ating mga economic managers na nandito. At hindi lamang na sila yung ating economic managers, kung hindi sila ay sa aming palagay, ang may kaya, may karanasan at ang pinakamahuhusay para magtimon sa ating ekonomiya pagkatapos ng pandemya. I will also share with our friends my vision for the Philippines, and in my discussion with the think tanks and the media, that will certainly come up as well. In all my meetings here in New York, I hope to share our hopes and aspirations for our country and our people. We have over 10 million kababayans all over the world, and as your president, I understand and know full well the significant impact of the Philippine diaspora on our motherland, especially in terms of supporting our post-pandemic economic recovery. Dollar remittances have in fact hit an all-time high of $34.88 billion in 2021. Kung hindi dyan, this represents a 5.1% increase from the $33.19 billion recorded in 2020. Our kababayans here, kayo lang dito sa United States, halos 40% ng remittance noong 2021 ay galing dito sa Amerika. Alam niyo po, ay siguro kung dahil noong 2020 at saka 21 lalo, ay talagang bagsak ang ekonomiya, walang trabaho, naka-lockdown tayo sa Pilipinas, at yung remittances na pinadala ninyo, alam ko, ang iniisip ninyo ay tulungan ng mga pamilya ninyo. Pero kahit hindi nyo nararamdaman, malaking naitulong ninyo sa ekonomiya ng Pilipinas. At siguro hindi lang malaki ang naitulong binuhay ninyo ang ekonomiya ng Pilipinas. Kaya ulit, ay malaki natin ang mga ekonomiya natin. We set this record-breaking figure even when many of you were affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Maraming salamat sa inyo sa lahat ng ginagawa ninyo. Maraming salamat sa inyong remittance na ginagawa na para pagtulong sa ating ekonomiya. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng ginagawa ninyo para pagandahin ang reputasyon ng Pilipino at ng Pilipinas dito sa Amerika at sa buong mundo. Maraming salamat sa inyo sa inyong tuluyan. Kahit na kayo'y napalayo na at nasa ibang bansa, ay hindi nyo kinakalimutan ng Pilipinas at hindi nawawala ang init ng inyong pagmamahal sa ating mga bansa. It is clear here in the United States, as in all the other countries that Filipinos are, Filipinos continue to make a positive contribution to society. Our kababayans have been doing so since our sailors set forth from the Philippines on board Spanish galleons, established the first Filipino settlements in the coastal wetlands of Louisiana more than 250 years ago. Today, the almost 4.5 million strong Filipinos across the United States, the third largest Asian population in the country, continues to demonstrate the qualities that global Filipinos are known for. Your excellent work, your excellent work, your ethics, your integrity, and the Filipino virtues of malasakit, aruga, at kalinga. Siguro, hindi natin mapapag-usapan ng OFW, lalo-lalo nga naranasan natin ang COVID-19 sa nakarang 2 taon. Siguro hindi maaari na pag-usapan ng OFW na hindi pag-usapan at bigyan ng special recognition ang ating mga nurses at other healthcare workers who have fought bravely on the front lines against COVID-19, especially in New York City and its environs, which was the epicenter of the pandemic when it first broke out in the spring of 2020. During this extraordinary and unexpected health crisis, many of our kababayans lost their lives in the process of fulfilling their oath to care for the sick. Filipinos nurses in the United States make up 4% of all registered nurses, but a disproportionate third of the more than 200 nurses who died from the virus were Filipinos. In New York City alone, at least 30 Filipino healthcare workers succumbed to the virus. I take this opportunity to extend my condolences to the grieving families and friends here and back home. I can promise you that this heroism of yours, of our kababayans, will not fade into obscurity. Their legacy we will make live on as they continue to inspire our kababayans to show the world what it means to truly be Filipino. So may I ask the nurses, such as the front and other frontliners, doctors, medical assistants, mga teacher, emergency response, service employees na nandito, kung may tulungan kayo para mapalagpasan.
Oh, A1 ako eh.
A1 siya.
Frontliner.
Frontliner din siya. Si Edison.
Sa gitna ng trahedya, kayo ang naging haligi ng pag-asa. Kayo ang bagong bayaning Pilipino. Maraming salamat muli sa inyong servisyo at sa inyong sakripisyo. Since the day I took office, I have been inspired by the commitment of overseas Filipinos like yourselves to your families back home and to the work that you perform here as you strive to provide for them. With this inspiration, I must work harder than ever, not for recognition, not for glory, but for you, my beloved kababayans, and for our country.
BBM! 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 BBM!
Filipino who leaves the country to work abroad and who sacrifices by leaving their families in the Philippines.
Kaya maraming bumoto kay BBM dahil sa buging mercy na yan.
While they are away from the motherland. At yan ang magiging katungkulan ng Department of Migrant Workers at ang Department of Foreign Affairs. Sa pamamagitan ng ating mga embasiya, consulate at na sa buong mundo ay yan ang kanilang gaganapin. They will serve as the refuge for our distressed kababayans amidst a world of insecurity, uncertainty, and tight competition. We have come to an understanding with our Secretary of Migrant Workers, Tutso, to conduct a systems review on how best the government can serve the needs of our kababayans abroad, especially those who may find themselves in distress. I have also asked Foreign Affairs Secretary Ricky Manalo to make sure our foreign service posts remain responsive to the needs of our Filipino nationals, especially in the delivery of passports and other consular services. We will give our overseas Filipino workers all the advantages that we can provide them to survive, and not only survive, but to thrive. We will not condemn the future of our race to menial occupations abroad. We intend to bring back an educational system that prepares coming generations for more jobs and better jobs. Our Vice President and Secretary of Education, Sara Duterte Carpio, si Inday Sara, dahil nakita nga niya na napakalaki rin ang problema. Pareho kami, nakakita ko, laki ng problema sa agrikultura. Ako lang, in-appoint ko na isa rin secretary. Si Vice President Inday, sabi nga niya, napakalaking problema ng education. Kaya sabi niya, ako na lang, kung papayag ka, kahit mahirap ang trabaho, ako na lang ang papasok dyan. And she's doing a great job. Para ibalik ang mas maganda na sistema ng edukasyon para naman ang ating mga kabataan ay handang-handa na pumasok ng trabaho kahit saan sa mundo, kahit ang klaseng trabaho, at tayo naman ay pinasuporta sa kanila. We must take care of the Filipino youth because they are the future. Our children must be equipped with the best that we can possibly provide. We cannot scrimp on the amount. Hindi tayo pwedeng nagtitipid. At lahat ng maaari natin ibibigay natin sa kanila so that they get the best quality of education that we can afford without being wasted. We will provide teachers the materials necessary for effective teaching in this day and age. Ngayon, hindi na workbook na lang at saka lapis at saka papel. Kailangan may device, kailangan may wifi, kailangan may mabilis na sistema. Kaya na yung ating DICT Secretary ay nalalabas na yata yung book na doon kung paano gagawin lahat ito. Pero gagawin po natin yan. Dahil hindi po tayo makapag-compete, hindi po tayo makipagsabayan sa mga iba't ibang bansa, kundi po natin gawin yan. At ito ay parang naghahabol pa lang tayo. Tayo ay nais natin ay sa ating paghabol ay hindi lang makapagpantay, kundi lumabis pa sa pinagkalitin at sa ating mga kaibigan. We must do, in education, we must do better in international rankings, especially when it comes to the so-called STEM subjects, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. This is necessary for our young people to be able to compete in this highly technological and competitive world. Our bureaucracy, the administrative heart and soul of the government, is also in need of review. And I will make sure that we eliminate the inefficiencies in our bureaucracy to enhance public service. For instance, progress is being made in terms of making private and public transactions less cumbersome. I myself am familiar with stories of our countrymen who dread dealing with our government agencies because of red tape or are forced to engage the services of strangers, thinking that it is the easiest way to get things done in government. A single national ID for Filipino citizens, including dual citizens, will not pave the way for community ease of doing business.
National ID sana.
Kung yung Amerikano may social security, bakit tayo hindi wala? Di ba? Di naman mahirap. Ayan, nalalagas na naman yung buko. We target 92 million national IDs to be issued by the middle of 2020. For dual citizens for Filipinos abroad, you can register with you will soon be able to register with the Philippine Embassy or Consulate General nearest to you. As we continue to search for more solutions to revitalize our beloved country, it is not the time to look back at the past. It is now time to look to the future. And the future looks bright. The economy, we expect to grow by 6.5% to 7.5% this year. We will implement tax reforms that will be responsive to the development of the digital economy and will increase revenue collection. We also have formulated our medium-term fiscal strategy to achieve measurable medium-term macroeconomic and fiscal objectives, such as a 6.5 to 8% real GDP growth annually between 2023 and 2028. We also target a 9% or single-digit poverty rate by 2028. We target the reduction of just 3%, to just 3%.
Thank you, you're so very kind to us.